Hi, and welcome back to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn, and I'd like to welcome you to the channel. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the family, welcome to the tribe. Don't forget to hit the bell down below and hit the subscribe button. If you're returning, welcome back. It's so good to see you. Thank you for stopping by today. Everything you need to know about me is in the box below. You can send me an email for any kind of conversation you'd like to get started. If you're looking for a practitioner who does energy work, send me an email. I know of a few good ones. If you're looking for a life coach, I also do that, but I also know of others who do that. If you're looking for just a conversation, I offer free 15-minute conversations. Send me an email. If you would like to be included in the meditation circle, send me an email. All right? And I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I hope that you are healthy. I hope that your family is healthy. And I'm hoping that everyone is just really getting excited as spring is almost here. It's coming, it's right around the corner, but in the next 2 weeks. And we have a new moon this Saturday, new moon in Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces. And then we have a full moon at the end of the month. And we have the spring equinox on March the 20th. And I'm going to be doing a meditation that evening. So if you'd like to join, look out, watch for the details. They'll be coming up soon. Okay? All right. Or send me an email so you can get your name on the list. And you can get the email update when it's time for the meditation. Okay? All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into today's read. And we're going to start off by clearing the air. And how you can do this if you're at home, not driving. If you wish and you're someplace safe, close your eyes. And I'm going to hit this 3 times. Okay? Okay, so I heard that it's going to be a week of mixed emotions, especially these first couple of days. As the week grows and grows toward the new moon, things are going to start to get a little bit easier. So start looking for a shift around Wednesday afternoon, Thursday, and start to see how the energy starts to feel a lot different. Okay? All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into the read first. We're going to call in the angels. So we're going to heart link, and I'm going to hold my rose quartz crystal in one hand as I call in the angels. Angels, please accept my heart link invitation and join your energy with mine. Surround me, guide me, protect me, and bring in the inspiration that is needed at this time. Bring in what is for the highest good and highest healing of all. Angels, archangels, we're bringing in the ascended masters. We're bringing in our own spiritual teams. We're bringing in the guardian angels. We're bringing in the cherubs and all of the angelic realm. We're bringing in beings from all galaxies far and wide who are benevolent and who watch over us and who love us. Thank you. Thank each and every one of you. Thank our Creator. Thank Spirit. Thank the angels of our own personal teams. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, angels. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the reading. The deck we're going to be using today is Wisdom from the Oracles by Colette Farron Reed. We're going to follow it up with Radley Valentine Angel Answers. Okay? So the first card that comes out is There is a Change in the Wind. And as we look at this card, we see the zebra has a bird cage on it and has all these beautiful birds and butterflies flying around it. A change in the wind means that things are starting to really shift. There's a shift in the air. And we're becoming, because this is the third month of the year, we're becoming more in alignment with the energy of 2021. And when you add up the numbers in numerology, 2021 equals 5. 5, the number 5 means change and shift. So we are going to be experiencing a real change in the wind, especially from last year. Start to notice how it shows up in your life. This week we're going to notice it because we're coming out of the full moon energy, which was full moon in Virgo, going into the new moon in Pisces. Now Virgo and Pisces are called opposites or oppositional, and they are perfectly synced and they work off of each other. Virgos sometimes can be very, grounded and very much on the things have to be this way and this way and this way. And here along comes Pisces and says, let's have some fun. Let's be creative. So the combination of the Virgo Pisces axis is can be very magical, and especially if you're in a relationship and you're a Virgo and they're a Pisces, or vice versa. It can be a very sweet relationship. In fact, I have two best friends, two good friends, who are both born on the same day, and both are Pisces. And when I figured that out, I was like, oh my goodness, they are so alike. The next card that's coming up is breathe. Just breathe. Pay attention to your breath. Oftentimes we don't think about it, but there are a lot of times where we are holding our breath. And if you're holding your breath, you're not bringing in any new oxygen into your body. So start to just practice and watch your breath. Watch how you're breathing. Watch when it speeds up. Are you getting anxious or nervous about something? You know how to slow it down. You have the power to do that. Okay? And this is saying breathe. Just start to really breathe. It's the number 29. 2 plus 9 equals 11, which is a master number. It's a master angel number. So you can look that up and see what it means for you. But it is saying now is the time to really take time, to breathe. And maybe if you're meditating, maybe instead of 5 minutes, try 10. Maybe instead of 30, try 35. Or maybe go on to an hour. But it's saying right now it's important for you to really stop and breathe, especially if you're going through this massive shift, because that's what it's saying where we're headed. Okay, all of a sudden the wind decided to blow, so it's telling us a change in the wind. The next card that's coming up is card number 28. In numerology, the number 2 plus 8 equals 10, and when we take the 1 and the 0, it equals 1. That's a new beginning. And I know you keep hearing about this new beginning, and maybe some of you are saying, where is it? Well, this card is saying, make sure your building blocks are on firm foundations. Make sure that what you're putting out there is what you truly, truly desire. Make sure that what you're asking for to manifest in your life is really something that you are looking forward to being or having in your life. And really start to look at, where is my foundation? Where does it need to be fixed? Where does it need to be maybe shored up? Maybe I need a new foundation. And it's saying, look at the building blocks in your life. Where in your life do you really need to do things differently? Okay? You can go to my website if you'd like, www.carolinjwoodson.com. The information's down below. I have a freebie on there. It's called The Wheel of Joy. Maybe go download that and do it. And it's a fun little exercise. It has a wheel, a circle, and it has all the 12 areas of one's life. And you take a colored pen and you go around just circling where you are on the wheel. I think it's from 1 to 10, and 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, and then start to see whether or not you could ride a bike. If that was a bicycle wheel, could you ride on that wheel? It's just a fun little exercise, and it's free. Okay? All right, the next card that's coming up is Observer. And it's saying, start to look at in your life where you could do things differently. Start to look at in your life where you could plan things out differently. Start to look at what it is you truly want and start to look at your reverse engineer it. What is your goal? And then work backwards to where you need to start. What action steps? What it needs to be the first action step, and then the second, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth. And really start to look at how you can do this differently and how you can do it better. Okay? Because that's going to set you up for success when we really get those foundational building blocks firm. If you're an entrepreneur and you're starting a business or you even have a business and say maybe it needs to be tweaked a little, now's a great time to do it. Do it before spring. Do it while we're still in this beautiful, wonderful, creative energy of Pisces. We go into Aries, I believe it's March 21st. And Aries is a fire sign, and it's a sign of action and get going. Let's go. Things get revved up real fast. So start to really look at where you need to tweak in your life. You may also find that you just need some downtime. I finished up a big project last week, and I got to tell you, by Friday night, I could barely speak. Saturday, I was like in a daze. And yesterday, too. I really needed to rest and I took care of myself. I spent some time with one of my crazy friends, and she's a Virgo, and we went out and did a little bit of running around, but I wanted to get out and go. And it was fun, but it was also a time where I came back and I just got back in my pajamas and I just played around with the puppies and had a good time. The next card that comes out is co-create. So whatever you've been looking at, remember we have a change in the wind. Whatever it is you've been truly desiring, whatever it is you've been looking to build. I keep hearing businesses need to do some revamping and rebuilding. And ask the universe, ask your angels to help you with the co-creation of it, to help you really bring your dreams to life, to help you really begin to see the fruits of your efforts. Because, I've had my company, Spiritual Adventures, and everyone hears the name and they're like, what does that mean? Well, what it is we're all human beings and we're all having a spiritual adventure. And whether we realize it or not, that's what's going on. Our spirits are having a journey in this lifetime and we're exploring and we're having this wonderful adventure. So that's why I named my company Spiritual Adventures. But what this is saying is, how do you wish to co-create your life? What is it in your life that you want more of? What would you like to see more of? And what might you need to get rid of to bring more of that in? And the next message that comes out is an interesting card. And it's the card number 42. And on it, it says, chop wood. And I believe the Zen saying is, chop wood, sweep floor. I think that's what the Zen meaning is. Hold on, let me look this up because that's what I thought it was. But I know that it's all about getting grounded. And it's all about doing the small things. Chop wood, carry water. Good thing I looked that up. Chop wood, carry water. Hello. And what that means is start with the small things. Start with the things that really, truly excite you. Start with the things that make you feel good. And really start to look at how you can really shift your life. And by taking the smaller actions. By starting very small, taking a baby step, like a little baby. Take a baby step today. By May, which is just a couple of months away, you could be walking. And imagine by July, you might be running. In September, oh my goodness, you're skipping, you're hopping, everything is falling into place. But start today to take those small steps. If it's not a new business, where in your life would you like to see things improved? Is it around habits you have? Is it around diet? Is it around exercise? If you're living in a colder climate, maybe you start to look at how would you like to start getting out and exercising. Maybe you want to go bike riding. Maybe you want to go walking. Maybe you just want to get out of the house and do something. Start to think about and plan how that can happen in your life and see how you can make that show up. And it's saying maybe for right now, you may need to compromise. You may need to take a moment and compromise so that you can have exactly what it is you truly desire. That doesn't mean it's going to be forever. And one way that you can start to really hone in on what is for your highest and best good is to start practicing forgiveness. Forgiveness is a big deal for us. As children, we were told if something happened, say you're sorry. And we didn't always understand what happened. But we said we were sorry because the adults told us to. But it maybe deep down inside we were like, but I didn't do anything wrong. And as we grow up, we just start saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I knew a person once who'd say, you'd say hello and they'd go, I'm sorry. And you'd be like, no, I said hello. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm sorry. And it constantly we're on the I'm sorry. And it just becomes to a point when you start to grow up and become an adult that you really you're unable to set healthy boundaries because you got the message as a child that you weren't enough, that you were always wrong, that nothing that you were doing was correct, and that you were upsetting other people. And as children, we want to make other people like us. We want the adults to really care for us and be kind to us. I was one of those kids who, my dad died when I was 8. My dad was my best friend. And my mom was in and out of my life, but she was more of a shadow. She chose her career over being a full-time mom. And another story, another day. Interesting because she was a school teacher. And then she became a principal and then superintendent of schools. But she chose her career and that was her thing. And I was never mad about it or upset about it. I was like, oh, cool, all right, that's what she did. But I learned after my dad died and other things happened in my life to really start to go inside and really reflect on what was going on. And one of the things that brought me a lot of answers was meditation. And meditation can bring a lot of answers to you. It's also a beautiful way to start off your day. Now, some people will say, well, I don't know how. I don't know how to begin to meditate. I don't know what to do. Well, one of the things you can do is get on your phone, go to the App Store and get Insight Timer. It's probably one of the best meditation applications that are out there. It's free. And you can sign up and you have all kinds of meditations available to you. In about a month, I will have something on there and I'll let the channel know. But for right now, just go on and see who you vibe with. And there's all kind of courses. They're very reasonably priced. But just start to see. Because what it's saying is right now is perfect timing for all of this to happen. This is the perfect time for us to really start to get into gear and get going on our pathways. And we're going to get some answers within the next few weeks, okay? Because we're going to get clarity around what's been going on. We're going to get clear about a lot of different situations that have been happening. And we're going to start to understand that, everything happens in its own time. Divine timing is really good at like that. So start to really look at in your life where you would like to build blocks, where your blocks may need to have a revamping. And remember, start with small steps. We're going to chop wood, carry water first. We're going to take small steps because why? There's a change in the wind. And the one way we're going to get through it is by taking the time to just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. And observe in your life where you feel you need to make some changes so that you can begin to co-create the life of your dreams. And look and see where you feel like you may need to compromise. Or are you compromising too much? And if you feel like you're compromising too much, maybe you need to forgive yourself and forgive others and start to look at how you can do things differently. Because we're going to have the opportunity to meditate to get more answers around what's going on in our life. And right now we are dealing with perfect timing. Everything happens in divine timing, which is perfect timing. And we're going to see some changes really start to happen in our lives within the next few weeks. Okay? So, you go have an amazing rest of your day. And I hope that you'll come back tomorrow and join us here on Wisdom from the Angels. Thank each and every one of you for dropping by. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up and share this with someone who may need inspiration or maybe just a quick pick-me-up, okay? So thank you from the bottom of my heart for stopping by, and have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. Take care.